Guys, deluded. I'm back again. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 0, and we go on to Wembley in the Cat Yarabel Cup. I mean, after years of being terrorised by Jogba and all of these other players at Chelsea and Hazard of recent years, I mean, it's getting alright playing Chelsea nowadays, ain't it, really? But yeah, on a serious note, going into the game, both sides had 90 minutes away. It was 0-0 in the first leg. 90 minutes away from Wembley. It's not the most prestigious of cups, but Wenger's never won it. Arsenal, we know domestically and other cup competitions, it might not be going to plan. So it's the chance to win a trophy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're playing Chelsea. You want to win these sort of games. It's a chance to get a trophy. It's a night out at Wembley. You owe it to the fans. You owe it to yourselves. You're 90 minutes away from playing in that. So every professional wants to win that. So that's enough said. Enough incentive for both sides. We knew we was going to see some sort of rotation. I believe it was the same side that played Palace, apart from obviously Ospina came in for Czech. But yeah, going into the game, we don't need to waste any more time. We know Chelsea, in regards to the lineup, Chelsea fans, you know your thing already. They were missing Morata, a couple other key players. Cesc weren't there. The Rat, he weren't there. Yeah, so let's move on. Yeah. First 10 minutes, more specifically, the first six minutes or so, 6-7 minutes. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that we were playing at home. You wouldn't have thought that it's a cup final, because I mean, Chelsea were all over us. We couldn't get out of our box. We couldn't string any passes together. They were all over us, literally swarming, man. We couldn't get out of our box. We were really under the cosh, and we were nervous. Second minute, literally, Iwobi plays a square pass, and they could have taken advantage. A minute later, Mustafi does the same thing, and I was getting the vibe that we were quite nervous. I don't know what's going on. Then and I believe early on in that game as well. I mean, early on in the game, Dave put a ball in similar to them trademark long crossfield passes he does from Morata. He did one for Hazard. Warning signal there already, or warning there already. Pedro offside. I think it was for Pedro. I'm lying. It weren't for Hazard. It was for Pedro, and then Pedro was offside. But there's the warning signs there. And a few minutes later, they took the lead. Lovely run from Hazard. I do think the midfield men could have done a bit better, more specifically on any and tracking Hazard's run. But it's Hazard, man. Lovely run. Lovely. It's a lovely move as well. But it's a lovely run. Hazard gets into space, and you know Hazard, it's a crime scene. I told you, he's not gonna mess around like he did in the first leg. So he did his thing. They go 1-0 up, and it's only 1-0. But on the balance of things, we're 6 minutes in, and we've been shell shocked, and at this moment in time, I think we've left ourselves with a mountain to climb. Oh, it's away goals. Quite stupidly, if we were to get back into the tide, I don't think it could. But if we were, for argument's sake, just to give you guys some knowledge. There's extra. Why is there away goals counting after extra time? That makes no sense. Just give the team the away goals. No one needs to play that extra 30 minutes. But yeah, we needed 2 goals, or it was gonna get peak. It was gonna get peak for us. And at that moment in time, you're thinking, where's the 2 goals really and truly gonna come from? To be honest with you, after the goal, in typical Arsenal fashion, we decided to get the ball down and trouble us. Chelsea, for some reason, decided to sit back rather than smell blood. I don't know if they're fatigued. Obviously, it's not the most prestigious of cups, so their interest might be elsewhere, and things of that nature. But yeah, man, we left ourselves with a lot to do, man. I will say, first half, we weren't, bar the last 10 minutes. Really, I don't really think we were at it collectively. The only saving braces that we hit, I believe, in the 11th or 12th minute, because Chelsea sat back. Monreal, better than Alexis, the real Alexis Sanchez replacement, swoops in from a corner. Obviously, we're shameless. We have to move shameless and say that's Monreal's goal. Monreal's goal, but we know it's a Rudiger own goal. Deflects off bare man. But if we're really and truly being real, Alonso could have done better. Rudiger lost his man, which was Koscielny. Just from a defensive point of view, just me looking at that, he could have done better. Obviously, Koscielny never scored. But yeah, it's 1-1. And we've done well to hit back instantly, but we still need to get another goal. And we really could have put ourselves in a better position if we started the game better. So on many reasons, while it's a semi-final and these things don't really matter, form don't matter, you just need to go over the line. A lot of connotations that have led us to where we are, but in our domestic campaign and long term is because of these sort of things. But yeah, the only saving grace is we've given ourselves a character to have now. I'm happy with Iwobi's defensive work. He was on job defensively, but like the other players, we weren't threatening. Whenever someone had the ball, Ozil was dropping deep, getting frustrated. There was no options in front. We wanted Iwobi to have a goal, and not just Iwobi, a Co to have and Iwobi and Co to have a goal going forward and stuff. We were respecting Chelsea a bit too much for me, especially considering we were at home as well. Yeah. And Nene and Koscielny could have done better for the first goal. That's just randomly come to me, guys. But But yeah, man, last 10 minutes of the first half, we looked serious. We were getting at it. Ozil was doing his thing. Lacazette was starting to ball. Iwobi was coming to the fray. Wilshere was balling throughout. Xhaka didn't have the best of games. Bellerin was lovely today for me, going down the right hand flank and them thing there. So yeah, and Ozil at the dying embers in that first half, he had that chance that just went wide. And you're thinking to a degree, you don't want the half to end. But going into half time, I'm thinking really and truly, Ozil's really too deep. We started off a bit nervy, but we've got into the game. We need to start off the second half better. We're taking too many touches. Some things can be done in 2 touch. We need to just do it, because if we play our football, and I say that lightly, we have half a chance. We just need to use what we're actually good at. And on a touch of Hazard's movement and then things like that in the game, I have to wonder, what are we actually doing in pre-game and stuff like that? When you see Hazard's movement and stuff, like, are we not doing our homework, or are we just going to talk about Mkhitaryan joining the club? The ref was annoying me throughout the whole game. Lacazette and Iwobi were never offside. I don't know how Kante and Bakayoko, whenever they got yellow carded, if they got yellow carded, they done very well with that, man. They learned very well from Conte in that Italian aspect, man. Because Italians are very good at that. How did they not get a thingy? They wanted to kick Ozil and Wilshere. Lacazette was getting a lot of kicks. So yeah, man, Chelsea were aggressive from the offset in the first half, to be honest with you. That's all I'm really thinking, to be honest with you, at half time. And we need to get Ozil in positions he can threaten. I'll be honest, we started off the second half very good, in my opinion. We started to ball the Arsenal that were known as seeing. The Arsenal that saw us get a point against Liverpool, that saw us get a point against Chelsea in the league, and things like that. We're balling out. Xhaka had a terrible first half. Lovely tackle in the opening stages in the second half, recovery challenge. And we're doing our thing. And I believe it's the 62nd minute. Lacazette really coming to the fray in the second half. They're doing things defensively to relieve the pressure. Just grinding throughout. Very unlucky. He could have, Bellerin put a lovely ball in the first half, and he could have done better in that, in anticipating that and gambling. But 62nd minute, Xhaka, I think, initially starts to move. Lacazette does very well to hold up the play. Completely rolls Christensen, in my opinion. No chance. Eventually, the ball deflects again off Rudiger, which is cruel, and it falls to the path of Xhaka. And ironically, he actually scores for once inside the box, and it's 2-1. It has to be said that Wenger's switch to 3 at the back really helped as well, man. I know it's a win and it's not the most important game, but we have to keep balance. Same way we praise the players, whatever we have to say about Wenger. It was excellent today, to be honest with you. I do believe Iwobi had a decent game, but 75th minute, it was a lovely team move with Bellerin, Ozil, etc. You should be finishing that. You should be finishing that. Pick a side or take a touch, which you could have, and I thought you would, and you didn't do it. It was you let down your teammates in that aspect, but other than that, you had a good game. Like I said, credit over the 2 legs. We put ourselves in a fantastic position. Just got to get over the line and actually win it now. Credit for the comeback, to be honest. You have to give credit where it's due. Fantastic comeback, fantastic heart, fantastic commitment from Ospina all the way to Lacazette. They put in a shift, showed heart, showed commitment in the trenches over the 2 legs, because we need to remember this is over the 2 legs. And we've actually, if you look at it, Chelsea with a free scoring side, yes, they didn't have the best of players, but they only scored over 180 minutes. My maths ain't the best, but I'm pretty sure over 180 minutes they only scored 1 goal. That's decent. We had more possession. They had the better chances in the first half. They didn't take their chances, and we did, which we don't normally get to say as Arsenal fans. Credit, man. Hopefully we do our thing at Wembley, but that's for another day. Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube and Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe. North London's red. I'm out. Deluded, man.